Hello everyone and welcome back to the Chaos Beastmen Grand Campaign playthrough. Today's episode, I know that our last aim was to take the moot, because it's got such a small army, and we have got a small horde here, which I feel like I could take it, but I do need to double check the garrison size. But we need to do it quick, because we've got this huge army here, which could quite easily come across and just wipe us out. So, everything's done this turn, so I'm going to end the turn. Yeah, we got low. Yeah. I can't really do anything about that though, can I? We've got low leadership because of it. Okay. So perhaps we're in a really bad position to actually attack. But I guess we'll wait and see what happens in the next turn. And that huge army that I was talking about has just attacked us. And also, I put us in the wrong stance. Which is a pain. And we're just going to get attacked again by an even greater force. Well, Brill. I am so good at Chaos Beastmen. There's no chance I'm going to take on this one, no matter what. So that's another horde completely gone. Oh my god, I suck at this. Okay, so we've got a new moon to decide what we're going to do for the next few turns. So out of all of these right now, I think I'm going to go for unit experience plus, but it does double any recruitment cost. So I've got to not recruit anything. But this army here is a pretty decent size at the moment. And we are replenishing. I don't know if I've got the range, I could easily go and take Schwarzhaven. But unfortunately I don't have the range. So I might just keep myself there. Although saying that, I should attack something. Let's go down to Grenstad. Because it's relatively unprotected. We need to attack at some point soon. And Grenstad is not defended at all. So that could be a possible to attack with next turn. But for the moment, because we've only got the one horde, we can't actually do anything else. So I'm going to end that turn. Okay, our technology was researched, which reduces the casualties we take from attrition by 10%, which is great. But we don't currently have enough money to get one of these, which reduces the time that it takes to research, but also improves our corruption. So we're going to have to save up if we want to do that, which is kind of important, but right now we've got more important things to deal with. So I'm going to increase our income from raising settlements by 10%. Ooh. Which it would be nice if we get that sooner, because we're about to raise Grenstad to the ground, but what can you do? We're declaring war on them because everybody else is at war with us, so why not be at war with them too? And let's attack. So a thing to note about going against the Empire or dwarves, or just humans and dwarves, is that they may have fewer numbers, but they can be incredibly strong even in fewer numbers. I'm currently in my free time, I've got an Empire campaign going on, and let me tell you, being against vampire cats, for example, I mean they're a poor example, but still, when you have a lot of, even a small amount of men, you can have even half the amount of zombies and skeletons and still win, just because the quality of each unit is so much higher. And so, at the position we're in at the moment, Chaos Beastmen are quite weak, especially with the very basic units that I've got at the moment, so I've got to be careful with how I do it. What would be good right now is to have a shaman, because their magic is incredibly strong and really, really fun to use in battle, but as you just seen, I got my other horde wiped out, so we've currently got no magic for this battle, which is a bit of a pain. Okay, I'm not going to use Vanguard deployment, because I need to play far safer, because at the end of the day this is our final horde, and if we lose, that's it, we lose, we just lose. There's no other way of putting it, really. I'll cut this section out of the edit, but I am making them walk and then doing it 3 times speed, just because then their vigor will be slightly higher, so they stay fresh. Because I only make them run to save time, and usually that means, especially at a distance like this, you'd get tired, wouldn't you? You wouldn't want to be swinging a sword if you're exhausted from running across the field. But even at 3 times speed, it's so slow. Alright, everyone's engaged. I'm going to keep a watchful eye on my lord, so I really don't want him going, but everybody else is going in too. Let's see what they see. Oh, they're playing their horns, ready for battle. I assume they're going to start firing soon. Yeah. Loading their crossbows. Now they're firing at me. Everybody's running, aren't they? Yeah, everyone's running, so I can't make them go any faster. We are at a disadvantage immediately from being shot at, but I've set my archers to fire at their archers, and because they have the high ground, obviously they have the advantage, but now they should be fighting now. So now they're being fired upon. And they're being engaged from the side. Good. Alright, so archers at the back shooting at their archers pretty unsuccessfully. However, we do have our lord engaged with these infantrymen. We have about 3 units engaged with their halberdiers, and then our Angor herd with the swordsmen, which is probably a bad choice, but as soon as one of these units is done fighting, in fact I'll try and move them up there and then round to flank the halberdiers like that. Just a small movement like that, and now they're retreating, which is great for us. So now I'll send my lord over into the swordsman, and these guys into the swordsman too, to try and finish them off. These guys over here will need some help soon. That might be something I can do right now. For example, these spearmen can go across and help. Sweet. Okay, that's quite a good divide. Their crossbowmen are fleeing, so I'm going to engage them with the what are these, sword infantry. See if we can get something better done over there. Right, things are going well. It's quite a small army, so it's pretty obvious that we're going to do this, but crossbowmen over here, I'm going to adjust these because their crossbowmen are still firing. We've got our spearmen and the sword infantry, we're winning this battle over here, and the rest of them are fleeing. So it's only a matter of time before we should be winning. Well, have won. And we've got our lord, I'm going to engage him this way. Where's our lord? Ah, there's our lord. Knocking down our own men again. Nice. Double axe. Double entendre. I think that's what that means. Oh, no way, look! He's got, he's down now, but, you might have seen he had an arrow in his shield. I didn't know that mechanic actually was in the game. That's crazy. And these guys are headbutting him. Okay, but we won that one. Our unit numbers are really down after that. We lost 350 Beastmen. But the one good thing is that the moon phase that we chose means that the experience is up quite a lot for all these units, so they should all be, well, just better off fighters after this. But we will need to heal quite a lot for the next couple of turns to make up all those numbers again. But I think I will convert this building when I raise it, oh, a new enchanted item, into to raise and defile, so that we get more corruption in the area. So that this can be our zone. Oh, Chalice of Chaos gives us 3 new abilities. Nice, and a new follower. Okay, and I guess we're going up a level 2. So I'm going to double check his skills and then also his details. So where do we want to go? Manbane, melee attack, or leadership up? Leadership is quite an issue at the moment. And then details. So no armor, talisman of protection. This is the Chalice of Chaos. Wow, look at these abilities. So armor piercing damage, weapon damage, damage resistance, and replenishes hit points of combatants. That is great. That's really cool. Do we have a new follower? Yes, we do. Okay, so actually, I was doubting our skills and our power, but actually, not doing too bad. I can't change the stance yet, but I will next turn. And then I guess we're going to slowly move around. I mean, there's a lot of large armies nearby, which are going to be a bit of an issue, but we will eventually move around and claim this area for our own, because it's nice and flat. It should be relatively easy to take. I say that now, but chances are it won't be. But if you're enjoying this, leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!